So, you want parasites. Maybe life is going too well. Maybe your insides feel too clean. Maybe you looked at your intestines and thought, you know what, these need roommates. Whatever the reason, I respect it. Most people spend their whole lives accidentally avoiding parasites. Not you. You're committed. So today, I'm going to help you do this properly. This is your complete, medically irresponsible, step-by-step guide to getting absolutely destroyed by creatures you cannot see. Grab a snack. Actually, maybe finish the snack first. Let's speed run this. Step 1 is classic. Elegant. Timeless. Find a river. Any river. Bonus points if there's a cow standing in it upstream. Cup your hands. Take a long, satisfying drink. Congratulations, you may have just invited Giardia to move in. Now, Giardia is a microscopic parasite. Single-celled. Tiny. Adorable, almost. But don't let that fool you. This little guy attaches to the wall of your small intestine and basically declares war on your digestive system. And here's the thing about Giardia, it doesn't announce itself immediately. You'll feel fine for 1 to 3 weeks. Normal life. Normal everything. And then one day you wake up and your stomach feels like it's hosting a civil war. Bloating, cramping, gas that could clear a room. Can last weeks. Sometimes months. And the worst part? Giardia is everywhere. It survives in cold water for months. It's in lakes, rivers, streams, and poorly maintained swimming pools. The CDC estimates about 1.2 million Americans get infected every year. Most of them had no idea they were drinking anything unusual. You're basically joining a very large, very miserable club. Welcome to Step 1. Step 2. Go outside. Find some warm, moist soil. Remove your shoes. Remove your socks. Feel the earth between your toes. Also feel the hookworm larvae currently drilling through your skin. Now I need you to really appreciate what hookworms do because it is genuinely one of the most ambitious life plans in the animal kingdom. The larvae live in soil. When bare skin touches the ground, they detect the warmth and they move toward it. They then dissolve through your skin, you might feel a slight itch, nothing alarming, and enter your bloodstream. Then they travel through your blood, up to your lungs. In your lungs they break into the air sacs, crawl up your airways, reach your throat, and then you cough them up. And this is the part that should make everyone uncomfortable, you swallow them back down, into your intestines, where they bite into the intestinal wall and start feeding on your blood. A single hookworm can drink up to 0.2 milliliters of blood per day. That doesn't sound like much until you realize heavy infections can involve hundreds of worms. Doing that every day. And you walked into this barefoot, skipping, probably listening to music. That's on you. Step 3. Host a barbecue. Pull the pork off the grill a little early. Pink in the middle. Juicy. Looks fine. Serve it to yourself with confidence. Because hiding inside that undercooked meat could be Trichinella spiralis. And this worm has a plan for you that is honestly kind of impressive. Here's how it works. The larvae are coiled up inside tiny cysts in the muscle tissue of the meat. You eat it. Stomach acid breaks open the cysts. The larvae wake up. They mature in your intestines, mate. Very rude, very uninvited. And then the females start releasing new larvae. Those larvae enter your bloodstream and travel to your muscles. Your muscles. They burrow into the muscle fibers. They coil up. They form their own cysts inside you. And they just stay there. Scientists have found Trichinella cysts inside the muscles of 2,000-year-old Egyptian mummies. Those worms survived longer than the entire Roman Empire. Longer than every language spoken by the people who built the pyramids. They were just in there, waiting, coiled, patient, eternal. Anyway, check the internal temperature of your pork. It should be 71 degrees Celsius. Or don't. You're already this far into the video. Step 4. Find a stray cat. Pet it aggressively. Do not wash your hands afterward. Eat a sandwich. This is the express route to Toxoplasma gondii. And I saved this one for Step 4 because it is the most existentially unsettling parasite on this list. Toxoplasma needs to reproduce sexually. And it can only do that inside the intestines of a cat. So it has a problem. It often ends up in other animals like rats who are nowhere near cats. Its solution to this problem is to change the rat's brain. Infected rats lose their fear of cats. That's already disturbing, but it goes further. They become attracted to cat urine. The smell that should terrify them becomes appealing. The parasite is rewriting the rat's instincts from the inside to make it walk toward its own death. Because when the cat eats the rat, Toxoplasma reaches the intestine it needs. Genius. Evil genius, but genius. Now here's where it gets personal. An estimated 1/3 of all humans on Earth are infected with Toxoplasma right now. Most have no symptoms. Sits dormant. But some studies suggest it may subtly influence human behavior too. Infected people in some studies showed slightly different risk tolerance, different reaction times, different personality patterns. Nobody is saying a parasite is controlling your thoughts, but nobody is not saying it either. Are you sure that last impulsive decision was really yours? Just a question. And there you have it. For steps. No equipment needed. No gym membership. No specialist required. Your body is now a thriving, diverse, internationally sourced ecosystem of organisms that did not ask permission and are not planning to leave. You have worms in your muscles, hookworms draining your blood, a mind-altering parasite that may or may not be making your decisions for you. You speedran it. You actually did it. The good news is that every single parasite on this list is treatable with modern medicine. The bad news is you have to sit down with a doctor and explain your life choices. Specifically steps 1 through 4. In detail. Good luck maintaining eye contact during that appointment. Now, if for some strange reason you want to avoid all of this, wash your hands. Cook your meat properly. Wear shoes outside. Groundbreaking advice. Truly. If this made you uncomfortable in an entertaining way, watch this next. The parasite that turns animals into puppets. Because nature has absolutely no chill. And neither do we.